Hello and welcome along and welcome back to This Is Island, where we are continuing our season's Let's Play. And today we're down here, we're down at the, by down here I mean down at the main farm. So, we're playing this slightly differently in that we have based our farm around stuff up at the sheep area and at the horses because we're doing a lot of animal stuff, but we do still own this area of the map. So we have still started off with this area map down here. So we own field 45, 42, 44 and 43, which is an interesting numbering setup. But I don't want this land, I want to get rid of this. At the moment though, if we click on this and try and sell it, we get told we've got placeable objects on it. So what we need to do is we need to get the placeable objects sold here and then get this land sold. And what we're going to do with the money is we're going to reinvest it in our main yard so that we're able to turn around and just then go and do something actually today. We're going to start some silage today. So we're going to look to reinvest. Now, one of the things we need to sell is this. This is a water tank. So I'm going to get this sold first. And basically I'm looking through the stuff we've got and going, right, anything that I own that I don't recognize, I pretty much want to sell. That would be this large grain silo, this large silo extension, these two sheds, and one of these water towers. Now I think this water station is the one we've got here. And I think the other sheds are... Well, one of them must be one here. I think it might be this, even though it doesn't match. So, we're going to sell that one. Yes. Okay. And then I'm going to see if I'm just going to sort of click around a bit here. See if I can work out what the other bit that we have on this land that we own that we don't want. Because there's nothing here really for me to select as far as I can see. So yeah, just sort of scanning over it. So we're gonna try and sell some other bits. There's yeah, I'm not sure. There must be a grain silo on here or something like that that matches it. So let's open up the sheds here. And this is just really a look around our main yard. So that's a big empty shed. I'm not exactly sure where things like our grain silo are on here. But certainly I can't see anywhere on here that sort of matches that. Again, that's empty. So I would say the grain silo is not here. I would guess one of the sheds is here. So let's head back in here into the garage. And I'm going to sell the... We've got a silage shed and a clamp. And I wish I could tell where on the map these are. Because, yeah, some of these all are where we don't want it to be. So let's head up to the other place that these things could be. Which is up here at the cows. So we're going to buy this today. I want to get our cows started now that mid-spring is kicking off. And we've got our cow shed here. We've got sheds over here. And you see, we've got the water tank here. So I've got that. But I can't see anything else over at this farm that is stuff we want. Or stuff we need. So we've got those other sheds are around somewhere. But they're not around here. They're not around the area we're going to buy. So let's go sell those. And I'm going to sell them one at a time and see if we can sell our land that way. Some of these might be down at the pigs. So, sell that. Yes. Okay. Go back. Have a look here. We're not missing any of our buildings. Which is good. And let's now see if we can sell this area. Nope. Right. So, we need to have another go. And we'll sell this as well. Again, we seem to still have all of our buildings around here. So we'll try and sell this again. I think, the thing is, it's not got a Yeah, there we go. So those two buildings were down there. If we head back down here and have a look around, see if we can see where those buildings were. I can't. Ah, there we go. So the silage, so one of them was here, which was silage clamp. Trying to find the other. Can't see the other round here. So, yeah, that must have been somewhere else, I think. But we can now at least sell this land. And we're gonna make 538 from it. And what we want to do is we need to buy the biogas plant for part of this. We need to buy our cows. And that leaves us with a grand total of 918. So we're going to head up to the shop now and buy the piece of kit that we want to use for this. So let's visit here. And what we're going to get in spirit of the upcoming Platinum DLC is this. This is a Class Jaguar 800. Fantastic piece of kit. We're going to shove some larger wheels on it, although not any jewels. I'm going to put GPS on it, but we're not going to be using that immediately. And I'm just going to shove it up to, I think, an 850. We're not overly looking for anything very, very powerful. So we'll buy that. And then to go with that, we need a header. And we're going to be doing grass work to start with. So I'm wanting a direct mowing header, which is this. This is the Class Direct Disc 520. It is an all-crop header. We can use it to cut grass as well, though. So we're going to buy that. And having done that, we still have 643,000. So we need to buy a field or two to actually cut. And this is the beauty at the moment, is the fields are all coming well. So field 32 is actually ready. But I want to get a large-ish field. We have enough money to really buy field 23 and field 38. Yeah, not field. We probably actually... no, we don't. Yeah, we'll go for 35 and 23. Two that are pretty near our farm. Not 100% sure how you get to 35, but certainly 23 is a good choice for us. We will start there today. We'll go over here and we'll pick up our forage harvester, and we'll get that back down to our farm. We need to make an adjustment to our Brohan trailer because we're going to be using that with this. Yeah, let's get to it. Start her up. Sounding good. We'll hook up our header. We're going to get our beacons on now. Like so. Header on. And get this back to our farm. There we are. So, yeah, I will see you back down there. Coming down here, it looks like our access to field 23 is through this yard here. So, around the corner there and into here. And, yeah, there we go. So, field 23, the access is in here. So, we're just going to park our harvester onto the field here. And go and get our tractor. So, heading down here, I want this. We're going to use a full class setup for this. What I think we should do before we go down there is we've got a nice, shiny class... harvester, forage harvester. I think what we need is to get this clean first to take it down there. So I'm going to put in a quick washer. So let's head down here. It'll be under placeables, misc. Now, we do have options with this, I think. Somewhere. We could either put a wash station in, or what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the standard Karcher washer in. We're massively over the wrong side of the map, though. There we go. And we want to put it here. So we're going to put it here. Turn it around like this. It's nicely out of the way. There we go. And give this tractor a quick wash before we sort it out. The other thing we need is a workshop. We don't currently have a workshop here. So we're going to put one of those in as well. Because we need to go and do our trailer. And it's going to be where we originally tried to place the grain store. I think is where we're going to put that. God, this tractor really scrubs up nicely. There we go. All nice and clean. Right, so let's head back over this way and turn off the lines. And yeah, we're going to put our workshop in here. I think this is a good place for it. Nicely out the way. So miscellaneous, and we're going to put in the standard game in-game workshop because it's not big is the thing. The one from the Alien Gyms pack and everything like that are pretty big, so I just want to put this in here like so. There we go. How does that look? That looks pretty good. We can still get those out, so that's good. Let's get our Brohan trailer then. And what we want to do is we want to set this up for silage. And the other thing we've added in this time is manual attach. Manual attach has got to the point where it's so great that it's worth having pretty much everywhere, especially if you like your realism. So yeah, we are going to be using manual attach a lot. This tractor can easily handle this trailer. And so we'll get up like that. Customize our trailer, and we are upping the capacity to the full silage capacity on it now. Customize that. Yes, doesn't cost us anything to do that either. And then we need to hook it back up, reattach our leads, our oh, now we need to watch. We've what we've done is we've extended the height of this with it still being quite close to that, but that's worked fine. So we get this up to the field and we'll go and get started. So we're down under the entrance to our field now, and this is going to be a cracking looking setup. I'm very much looking forward to this. Put this on follow me, and what we're going to do is we're going to put the left offset to about 6 meters, and then just bring it up. Whoa. No, not quite 6 meters. We don't need it that width. Yeah, equal with it. Right, hopefully this should work now. So we'll turn the beacons off. Start. Oh, we need to unfold the pipe. It has recognised the trailer. Start up the engine. Start it going. Down we go. And the advantage of using the direct disc, of course, is that we don't need to go and mow first. Now that is currently not on follow me by the looks of things. I want it a little bit in front. There we go. Perfect. And there we are. So that is how to use follow me to get it to do this. Now what I'm going to have to do is I am going to have to go and do a headland, and we have to squeeze in here, and we're going to come back round the other way. Oop. No, let's lift this up. Get around to the other side of this tree and back down again. And so yeah, we're going to leave a little bit of gap around the edge so that our tractor is able to follow us. And we need to turn a little bit early in order to give the tractor some sort of direction as to what we're doing, because he is sitting slightly ahead of us. So that makes it that it's what we do, he is slightly delayed in. But it's working pretty well so far. I'm liking this a lot. It should mean that we're able to do this field pretty well. And this is a nice big field as well. And it's keeping pace with us, is that tractor, very, very nicely. Ooh. I want to see how we get into field 35. I haven't seen an entrance to it yet. It might be through this gateway here, actually. Right, now this is where this gets tricky, because we're doing a sharp turn round. I'm hoping the tractor is gonna... Yeah, there we are. Perfect. Right, so we're gonna get this trailer full, and once we've done that, we're gonna go and tip our first load of silage. We are up to 90% now, and doing really nicely. Wow, we haven't even made it the whole way around the field for the second time. We've managed to cut the first. Headland the whole way around, but we are at 95%, and we're only about halfway back around the field, which is pretty awesome, to be honest. There we are, 98%, 99. Need to get my truck. There we go, 100% full. So, yeah, we're going to switch here from our harvester into our tractor. Take that off. Follow me. I'm going to take this down to the BGA because I have a horrible, horrible feeling that I may have deleted. Well, actually, no, let's go check out the cows, because I have a horrible feeling I may have deleted the silage pit at the cows. So we need to go and check that out, and if that's the case, we probably need to put a new one in. Arriving at the dairy yard now. And I'm trying to work out where the silage pit would be, or would have been on here. I can't see any obviously missing buildings, is the thing. So nothing, nothing here. We may have to put one in here, down here, I think. But certainly, certainly nothing I can immediately go, ah, yeah, that should have been here. Which is pretty good. The only place that's possible is maybe on the inside of here. But I expect to see a sort of a footprint for one, which there isn't at the moment. Yeah, maybe maybe here would be, but no. Looks like it wasn't here. I might go check it out. If it was, then I might have to sort of bring that back in. As it is, I think we're pretty good. What I'm going to do is hopefully this gateway opens, because it's slightly different to the others. Yeah, it does. Oh, that's such a fantastic sound. And we're going to head down to the BGA and tip it there, because we don't actually have any cows yet. Now, something interesting is happening as we're carting this. We've gone down to 97%. And I'm not exactly sure why. And I can actually see the middle of this collapsing. So I'm wondering if that's something to do with Seasons. I've not noticed it before that Seasons has this this thing with well, I've not seen any anything noted anywhere of Seasons having this thing where stuff in the trailer sort of disintegrates, but it certainly appears to be. I don't know if it's because it's drying out or anything like that, but certainly, yeah, we are losing some of our grass from our trailer, carting it over here, which is really odd. So yeah, I am guessing that is a Seasons thing. We'll tip this here, like so. The best way is to create yourself a little pile first, and then just back up onto it, because what happens is the whole trailer is then able to tip out with the right amount of height. There we go. And that should now be great in that silage clamp. And we're going to get this tractor back up to the field and keep going at it. So I found out how to get into field 35. As I suspected, there is a roadway round. This is one of those little back routes that Lancey often builds into his maps. And you can see we're coming out right at the bottom end of the field here. Right where we want to, actually, which is all kinds of brilliant. So we're going to follow there. Start this up. Start up our mower. And away we go again. Waiting for our tractors to catch up. There we go. And this does hold. It does seem that these hold a little bit now, rather than just losing everything that you had. Let's get off the hedge. Perfect. I'm going to flatten this bit out here because we went a little bit snaky. But that's quite a nice. It's quite a long way for for what we're doing. There's quite a long trip down to the BGA, and you can see why you normally get teams with you know, a half a dozen to a dozen tractors for a single one of these harvesters, because often you have to travel quite a long way, and quite often. And I would set Courseplay up to do this for this map, but the issue we've got here, we need to turn, please. Thank you. The issue we've got here is that it's not a drive-through silage clamp, and in my experience, Courseplay and non-drive-through silage clamps definitely not great friends. So yeah, it's not great that, but we will make do with it. So, having got a couple of headlands off this, I think we're going to turn around and go round again. Simply because I think having a few headlands on this will help. So, I'm going to lift up my header, get turned around. Tractor should catch me up. Yeah, there we go. So, follow me is really, really efficient. Really great way to do this. And just works fantastically well. We could actually just keep going round the field clockwise, sorry, counterclockwise now. Keeping the tractor on this side would work pretty well, actually. Would be a great way to get this going. Tractor on the outside means that it never actually turns into you. It just keeps going on the outside and doing that slightly wider turn. We've got the manoeuvrability to take corners quite well with this. So we're going to crack on again and get some more loads out, I think, and see where we are in a bit. see where we are as we approach the end of the day, in fact, I think. And here we go, our second load. Is almost there. In fact, actually, that almost is compacting itself. There we go. But it's still going in. We can. Oh wow! Could we overfill in seasons? No, we can't. But we can a little bit. So we'll turn this off, and we're gonna get the 30,850 liters. Down to our BGA. Back down to the BGA, and again we've dropped a couple of percentage in how full our trailer is, and you can see the ridge in the middle where it's dropped. And it's really interesting and really cool feature of seasons yeah, even as you're transporting this, it begins to disintegrate in the heat. Which is quite cool, quite nice. Let's tip this, and as before, create a little pile, and then reverse our way up onto it. Just gives the trailer that little bit extra height that, as I said before, then allows you to tip the whole trailer. It's now 6:30 in game, so we're probably going to get one more load out of this before we call it a day. Yeah, let's see how long it takes and maybe how dark it is by the time we get our new load down here. Back at the field now, just around this corner here, and it's it's taking about 30 to 40 minutes to get back to the field from the BGA, so it's quite a long turnaround. So we're gonna have to look at some possibilities, some other way of doing it. One of them might be for us to get our cow yard up and running, a much shorter trip. And maybe get a nice area in there, a silage clamp in there of some description. Yeah, this will take a little bit of time. I think what we'll end up doing is probably finishing this after dark. It's quite a thing to go. Try and make sure we get all the grass in our cutter. Yeah, we've got quite a bit of field to go, so I think this is going to take up most of the next day as well. Whether we actually do this on camera or not, I don't know. Let us know in the comments if you'd like to see some more of this silage work. Yeah, we are losing the light, so this is going to be our last load from here. We're losing the light fast now, but we are nearly at a full trailer for our last trailer. We're a full last trailer. I can't actually see the front of my mower, my disc, but I think I'm okay. And once we hit a full trailer here, what we're going to do is we're going to take that down to the BGA, get it tipped, and that's where we will call it for this day on This Island. I'm really enjoying doing this as a 15 times and having a complete day per video. I think it's working really well. I'm interested in what you guys think though. Do you like it? Do you think it works well? Right, there we go. We're going to turn off the lights on that. We're going to turn the lights on this, so Control F. And away we go. So yeah, last lot to tip. Where's the exit to our field? We're right in the corner here. Last load to tip. We're going to get this down to the BGA, get that tipped. 3 loads off here is not bad at all. I think we can be a little bit more efficient with it, though. Where's the exit to this field? There it is. Nope. I've got lost. This is the trouble with seasons at night. You cannot see most of everything suddenly looks different. There's an exit round here somewhere. There it is, I think. Yeah, there it is. So we were really close to it. So we're going to head down to the BGA, get this tipped. I think there's a more efficient way of doing it, as I said. I think we can do, while we can't get Courseplay to tip, what I think we can do is get Courseplay to drive down there, wheel tip, and then get Courseplay to drive back. And that way we can get 2 tractors and trailers running on this and get it done really quickly. So I think that's what we will look at on our next video, but let us know if you want to see something else. For now, though, I think I am going to finish this here. And yeah, we're going to go and tip this. So all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos and live streams from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel and ring that bell. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.